So, folks, painter Tiana. Tiana Christie currently has her work being displayed at the National Gallery of Jamaica's One Nation New Symbols exhibit. She zooms in from Berlin, Germany to share her journey as a painter and discuss her work as an artist. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon or good morning. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Avu?
I'm well, give thanks, and really great to have you with us. All right, tell me before you get to Germany and all kind of things, tell me about your work in Jamaica before you left us.
Before I left, I had actually spent some time. I had left for something else previously, so I had spent some time in Bali, Indonesia, for a creative residency with Esirom, which is a marketing agency there in Jamaica. And so I got to immerse myself in the Balinese landscape, and the result of that was an online exhibition because we were still exiting COVID at that time. And later on in that same year, I had my first solo exhibition, A Call to Stillness, which saw me exhibiting some more of my landscape pieces.
Beautiful.
And then, yeah, basically right after that, I came here to Germany.
That's a picture there with me and you, don't?
Oh, yeah,
When,
it
when,
is.
when you were on Smile a few moons back. So what's
Yeah.
happened? What's happened since then?
Wow. Since then, yeah, the very same thing. So this creative residency, I mean, even prior to that, I had worked on some murals at Sabina Park with a group of other talented artists. So we painted Jamaican cricketers on the walls of Sabina Park. Shortly after that, I had gone to Indonesia and then come back, had my solo exhibition and moved here to Berlin.
Yep, that was Maurice Foster we were looking at just now, and I think that's George Headley, isn't it? Yep, that's George Headley. All right, go way back now and tell me where this started. Al Valentine we're looking at there. Where did this artist painting thing start? Jackie Hendricks. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, I've been painting or I've been creating for my entire life. I've not known anything else, to be honest. It's what I live and breathe. I've always been interested in drawing and making things since I was a child, and that followed me into high school. And I mean, thankfully, I was surrounded by friends and family that supported this interest of mine. And so my mom enrolled me into the Edna Manley College, or yeah, aided me in that process. And so I went through my time there. And then the first image that you showed there was actually my final year project at Edna Manley. That was called Metro Paradise. And that was the first time I came here on Smell Jamaica. And yeah, I've been just following my passion since. And it's a blessing to be able to do so.
Yeah, but Tiana, the amount of thing I've been doing from me a little boy that me still no good at. But I understand, but a beautiful work called to stillness.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that, and what does that mean to you? Called to stillness? That's interesting.
Call to stillness. Yeah, at that time, again, we were exiting the COVID pandemic. I had also lost my father earlier that year. And
Oh, I'm
so,
sorry.
with a lot of chaos happening around me, I wanted a way to kind of settle my mind. And nature has always, or yeah, being in nature has always been a way that I've been able to do that. And so, I wanted to create pieces that represented the spaces that made me feel most peaceful and at ease. And so, other persons could enjoy that same feeling as well. So, the paintings here are different scenes or different yeah, spaces in Jamaica. What is showing or what was just showing now was from Catherine's Peak. I like to paint the countrysides as well. So yeah.
How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? I mean, we're talking about your stuff, and you're looking at your stuff, and they're absolutely gorgeous, by the way. But how does that make you feel? Say, it's me do that, especially this one. This is amazing. How does it make you feel?
Um, I mean, it's always nice. It's refreshing looking back at my older pieces and feeling kind of the energy that I would have had at the time and the feelings and emotions that would have gone into the work at that time. So even the colors that I would have been using and looking at the pieces and remembering the spaces. So even that one that you showed of Catherine's Peak, I remember the hike that we made up the mountain that day. And it brings back all the memories of the things that happened in that time. And it's very interesting. I haven't painted a landscape in a while, so it's also quite nostalgic in a sense, and it really just throws me right back to a certain, yeah.
Beautiful. And
period
in
of
the
time.
National Gallery, One Nation, New Symbols. Explain that.
One Nation, New Symbols. So that's an exhibition that they're currently having. It speaks to symbols that represent Jamaica and how these symbols have evolved over time. And so the piece that I have in there is entitled Gold Plated. And yeah, this painting is basically speaking about the Jamaican patty. And I like in my work to kind of glamorize everyday life. And so I thought, okay, how can I make the Jamaican patty more fancy or glamorize it, so to speak? And I thought, well, I mean, it kind of does that on its own right now, doesn't it? Because the price of patty
Yeah.
has changed a lot since I was in prep school to now. It was like $50 when I was in prep school, and now it's much more than that. And so I wanted to play upon that idea and make a satirical piece that speaks to the rising prices of basic foods that we would have gone to as a easy and inexpensive snack are now like ridiculously expensive. And I thought it would just, yeah, be fun to kind of play on
Yeah.
that idea.
It's a question I ask artists, the music people. And it's when you're writing a song, I say you just decide, say, I'm going to write a song today, or do you see a dog run across the road and you write a song? What about your paintings? Do you get
Yeah.
up and say, I'm going to paint something today, or something hits you? And say, no, man, I'm going to deal with that. How does it work?
Yeah, so right now it's usually things I end up seeing that might bring back memories or something that I just see and enjoy in that moment. So, with seeing this open call, One Nation, New Symbols, I mean, I thought of different things that are very Jamaican to me. I thought of the patty, and I kind of immerse myself in the idea and think, okay, in what space would I enjoy a patty? Would you eat it in the like the patty shop or whatever? And I thought, okay, how can I elevate a patty shop? But yeah, ideas usually come to me from things I see or things I remember, feelings I might have had about a certain period in life. Yeah.
Okay, great to see you. Anyone you want to say hi to before you go this morning? Hi to in Jamaica, by the way.
Hi to my mom. I love you, Sonia Webster. And to all my friends and family.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Great to see. Great work, great work. Continue to do what you do. And I guess we will
Yeah.
chat again sooner than later. All right?
Hopefully.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Painter Tiana Christie. That's it, folks, for our diaspora check-in. After the break, folks, we discuss the concerns behind the National School Nutrition Policy. Simmer Rowney will have that one soon come.